Well, if you're in the market for a smartphone that also packs in a lot of features, Micromax has launched the Canvas Express 4G at a very aggressive price point. So for a little more information on its first impressions, its features as well as its competition, let's go over to the blogger Abhishek Bhatnagar.
Hi everyone, it's Abhinav from Phone Bunch, and today we were at the Micromax launch event where the company showed off a new 4G LTE smartphone. This is the Canvas Express 4G. It is being priced at ₹6599, aimed at the budget segment. Now Micromax has been bolstering its 4G LTE portfolio for quite some time. In the last 3 months, they have launched as many as 13 smartphones with 4G LTE capability, and this one doesn't disappoint on that front. It comes with a quad-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of onboard storage, a 5-inch HD display, and yes, it is a dual SIM 4G LTE device with expandable storage and a 2000 mAh battery. So Micromax has been focusing on design quite a bit. The Canvas Express 4G is actually a pretty decent looking device. You have metal trims on the side. Apart from that, it's entirely made out of plastic. The back cover is removable over here, and you have 2 separate SIM card slots as you see, and you have expandable storage on board with a removable 2000 mAh battery. I have one issue with the device. The bottom part of the device actually digs into your palm a little bit. It feels a bit sharp. Probably they might have got it rounded. But apart from that, still the build quality is pretty decent. Now if you come to the cameras of the device, you have an 8 megapixel rear camera and 2 megapixel front facing camera. The rear camera actually takes decent pictures. There was not a lot of noise there. But when we come to the front facing camera, the images did turn out quite grainy and quite noisy as well. So you've got a 5-inch HD display here. It is an IPS panel, so the viewing angles are pretty decent, as is the color reproduction. But there's no Corning Gorilla Glass protection over here, which seems a bit odd given that the Canvas Express 2, which was launched previously, also had Corning Gorilla Glass protection. Now the processor that is powering this smartphone is the MediaTek MT6735P. It is a 64-bit processor, but is underclocked at 1 GHz. We've already seen this processor on the Lenovo Vibe P1M and performs decently. It's definitely not meant for gaming, even though you get 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of onboard storage on this device. And then there's the fact that there is a lot of competition in this price segment. You have the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime and the Meizu M2, which offer better performance definitely and slightly better cameras as well. Now given that Micromax has priced it under both of those smartphones at ₹6599, that might be a key selling point for this device, especially for budget buyers. Now given the budget pricing of the Micromax Canvas Express 4G, the company might just have a hit on its hand. It has decent performance, seems to have decent cameras as well, and a good enough display. But only time will tell if this smartphone is able to beat the likes of Xiaomi, Meizu, which have already taken the market by storm.
Well, with this new phone, Micromax says it's eyeing its stylish audience with an eye for design. I guess it's time for you to see if Micromax's latest offering fits your bill. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a short break, but don't go anywhere because on the other side of the break, there's another offering from the house of Micromax.